In the game of State of Decay 2, there's many ways to play through the game. Crossbow, stealth, guns, grenade, the list goes on and on. Of course, when you consider the fact that you're playing as a survivor, battling through zombies in this destroyed world, there's one weapon that isn't as important as the rest. So, can you beat State of Decay 2 using only melee weapons? The first part of any State of Decay 2 playthrough is picking your 3 survivors. This is where things took a bit longer than I expected, because not only did I need to beat the game with a melee weapon, now I need to try not let my survivors starve to death, so I picked the fishing perk, technology perk, and the driving perk. So allow me to explain the rules of this run. I said a melee weapon because you start with a melee weapon, so what can't I use to kill humans or zombies? Well, pretty much everything else. No firearms, no grenades, no molotov, no crossbow, no anything else. The exceptions are driving because zombies can't randomly spawn in front of you, flashbangs because it doesn't damage the enemies, it just knocks them down, smoke grenades to charge towards or to run away from humans because I'm sure I saw now 1v3ing a human in nightmare mode. And in case you're wondering why I can use flashbangs and smoke bombs, it's because you can't craft any, you can only find them, so this can still make the challenge difficult. Got attacked by a pharaoh not soon after. Yep, that's one way to start. Anyways, after I managed to run away from the pharaoh, a few moments later I got yeeted off my car by a pharaoh and I needed to run to my neighbors so they can kill it for me. So after all that fiasco, I collected all the ammo I had because I needed some influence so I can buy another base. So I headed to the trader and sold all the ammo I had. Day 1 and I took back a medic back to his base. For some reason they spawn next to a play card. I might use this as my advantage next time I visit.
Safe and sound.
A few minutes later I got a mission to recruit people to destroy the play card.
Really sucks for them.
But sadly, as you can see, they all died. Luckily for me, I have materials so I can sell later. But I went to go confront the person and look what happened.
I'm in total agreement.
I actually managed to recruit her. I didn't think that was possible. Well, anyways, I tried to go talk to the dangerous people, but pushed it out in the last second. So, party animals was next. And surprise surprise, they got turned into zombies. Day 2 and I had enough money to buy the rusty rosies. After buying the base, I went to comfort a few survivors, but they didn't like my attitude, so they let me survive for a few seconds. Well, I wasn't having it, so I went for plan B and got my friend Jugggernuat over here, and he will do all the heavy lifting. A few seconds later, I realized the zombies were taking way too long to kill the humans, so I tried to spawn in more zombies, but my impatient ass almost got me killed. Luckily, the plague zombies came in clutch and managed to distract them for a few seconds, giving me more than enough time to drive away. Alright, day 3 and I got a mysterious radio call. Luckily, it was the plague researchers, which is kind of rare because they will actually benefit me. So, once arriving to the destination, look at this flip. Oh yeah, that's part of my plan. Anyways, luckily this would actually save me time because they gave me the advanced biochemical station, which would dramatically save me hours or even days just to create. It's as the creators themselves were watching me and they decided to reward me. But yeah, day 4 and I gave them back the play care they offered and pretty much I managed to, it was a win-win for me. But the game froze. So after restarting the console, I was tasked to rescue a medic, got kidnapped by a few people, so I went back and I made this Jugggernuat do the heavy lifting for me. So after 2 enemies were down, I got off the car and went to finish the last one. The first thing I did was throw a flashbang. I quickly killed the enemy and that's pretty much it. The one thing that I love about this game is that unlike the NPCs in other games, in this game the NPCs don't actually try to finish off every enemy. In fact, if you try to run away, they will actually ignore all enemies and will follow you, which is really a neat thing, and I recommend all video games to add that. Alright, it's day 6 and I think it was time to move bases, and since the fire station is really expensive, I went off and collected all the ammo and damaged guns I collected so far and forced my neighbors to buy them off my hands. After draining the money out of the medics, I went off to visit my other neighbors, and after that I had more than enough money to buy the fire station. Or so I thought. I forgot the station cost 3,500, not 3,000, so I went back and collected more weapons. So, State of Decay Halloween update came and I got this cool skin. Hopefully I'm not the only one who noticed this, but if you actually pause the game, the ear will still continue to move. Day 9, and sadly the first play card I destroyed didn't get recorded. In case you don't believe me, here's the proof.
I don't think I'm hurting it very much. I'm hurting it very much. Damn it! Gotta keep back! No room for that.
Alright, so day 10, and honestly I feel like I could have destroyed this one without any blocks in, because for some reason no plague zombies spawned, which is odd, but I'll take it.
This ain't working for shit! Down to my last one. There's gotta be a better way to do this. I can't keep this up. This might take a while. It's in bad shape. Keep at it. I feel terrible. Not now. Okay, what's next? There's gotta be a better way to do this. It's in bad shape. Gotta keep at it.
Okay, so the recording time ran out and I didn't manage to record the whole thing, and by the time I checked if I was still recording, it was already over, so my bad. Day 12, and if I remember correctly, I was testing out if any plague zombies would show up in a secure place, because zombies shouldn't spawn in the secure places, so I just tested it out. Alright, so the test paid off because I learned that if you destroy a plague card near a secure place, no plague zombies will show up, only normal ones, so this could be really helpful.
There's gotta be a better way to kill this thing. I need a break.
Anyone interested in trading? Stop on that.
It's damaged! Let's keep up the pressure! Oh no! What's that? Reclaiming our town! It's damaged! Just keep up the pressure! What's that? Reclaiming our town! I don't have room for that. I can't carry anymore.
There's gotta be a better way to do this. There's gotta be a better way to do this. It's damaged. Just gotta keep at it. We don't deal with these infestations. They're gonna deal with us. Give us any trouble. This will take all day. Piece of shit.
We have a few zombies coming toward base. Nothing we can't handle though.
Damn it. Gotta keep at it. Gotta be sure it's dead.
There's gotta be a better way to kill this thing. Isn't doing much damage. Reclaiming our town.
There's gotta be a better way to do this. Can't keep this up. Guess we'll rest out now. This will take all day. It's damaged. Gotta keep at it.
Day 13, and I finally destroyed all play cards except one, but I just need to use a radio count, so it wasn't much of a big deal. Alright, so if you've been noticing, I've been pausing the game every time I was destroying a play card. And that was because I keep checking if I was still recording, because I don't want to record, like destroy a play card and then not record it. So just in case if you're wondering.
Take all day. Damn it! Gotta do that.
Let's work on making it even better.
Last play card. It's gone. More for that to go.
So after destroying the play cards, I needed to talk to 3 members and just celebrate pretty much. Alright, so I decided to reward my community with max morale because why not? Alright, so day 17 and this was gonna be the final fight. So I packed up my leader with all the flashbangs I had, and it seemed unnecessary, but you'll be the judge of it. So yeah, I think that was overkill, but I'm pretty sure even if my community didn't have any guns, I don't even think they were shooting at them, but even if they were, I'm pretty sure it would have gone the same way. I would have killed them easily because I would have just bombarded them with flashbangs. I wouldn't have let them stand up, like not even for a second or two, because they can one-shot me with a headshot. So in case anyone was complaining about my community having firearms, this is my excuse. So it would have gone either way. It just could have been like a longer fight, but sure, whatever makes you guys happy, I guess. Oh, also, I'm gonna, in case if this gets like a lot of likes, I'll make a warlord challenge, like the same thing but just warlord. I'll do the warlord legacy, which is, I think, is the toughest one. And if this gets like a lot of likes, I'll do that challenge again. Alright, so I know that I'm playing terrible in this one because I never played being all heavy. I was always at the like weight capacity, and but that's because I needed to make the challenge as easy as possible. So I wasn't used to being this heavy, and the stamina was draining way too fast, which I haven't got used to it. So, which is why I made so many dumb mistakes, as you can see. So yeah, can you beat State of Decay 2 using only melee weapons? And the answer is yes. It is quite possible, but it's also luck based because you need 2 or 3 play cards next to each other so you can destroy them with one scent block. This challenge took me a week to complete, but honestly I feel like I could have taken longer if the play cards weren't so close to one another, or if I didn't receive that biochemical station early in the game. So if you enjoyed the video or learned anything, leave a like, leave a dislike if you didn't enjoy the video or you didn't learn anything.